So this is another one, like how to prioritize, right? So we want to talk about how do we prioritize. It's very simple. If you want to prioritize and do the most valuable tasks all the time, you need to draw what I call the value pyramid. So it goes like this. So the first one is you have high dollar value tasks. Okay. You have low dollar value tasks. Okay. And then we have no dollar value tasks. Also negative dollar value tasks. Right? Now this is applicable to building wealth, being productive and being successful, right? If you want to just kind of like have fun and blah blah blah, you know, kind of like, I don't know, be spontaneous, enjoy your life in terms of like, you know, like if you live for today and forget about tomorrow, this will not work for you. But if you're living for I will sacrifice today in order for tomorrow to be very, very productive, right? Pay the price today so you can pay any price tomorrow. So what you're doing is you're kind of cashing in today, investing in today, investing, like not spending time, investing in time, right? If you're building this kind of lifestyle where in the long term you can just take a break for like 10 years or whatever you want, right? And you will still accumulate enough money because you have laid the foundation previously in the past. This is called kind of, this I think, long-term investment, right? This is the way I live my life, right? So this will work for you. If you live today, be spontaneous and forget about tomorrow, this is not applicable to you. You can just move on because this is a waste of your time. All right, so let's talk about the pyramid. So you have high dollar value tasks, low dollar value tasks, and no dollar value tasks, right? So in here we can list them. So for example, upskilling, right? You can actually calculate. So for example, let's say you want to go from junior developer to senior developer and to being like super senior developer, right? If you take the average salary of a senior developer, think about it, right? Let's do some calculations. So junior developer earns about I don't know, 36,000 euro, okay? Not a lot. Probably 40,000 euro will be closer, right? Senior developer will average something like 80,000 euro, right? So you're jumping from 40 to 80, right? It'll take you probably 1 to 2 years to go from junior developer to senior developer in terms of skill alone, and then another probably 1 to 2 years to, well, knowledge alone, right? So you will need knowledge, right? So this will take you probably 1 year to develop. Probably less, maybe like 6 months, but like 1 year if you have, 1 year will be on average, right? And then skill set, you probably need about 3 more years, right? Well, probably not 2 more years, right? Okay. So your first 4 months are going to look like this. Learn. This is no, you will not earn anything in here. Then apply, which is gonna be you working your junior developer and now you're working on projects of a senior developer. You'll be still earning 40,000, right? You'll have to do that for at least 2 years. And then you go senior developer. Now you're earning 80,000. So that's another year of senior developer, 2 years, okay? And let's assume that you started from scratch and you never worked as a developer, right? So this is how many years it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 years, right? So now we can average out. Let's just total with this. Sum of this. So this is how much money you're gonna earn, and then we divide by 6. That's how much per year, and then we can divide this by per week. 52 divide by 5, that's how much per day, and divide by 8, how many hours, right? So 26 approximately euro, right? So in your first year, you can think that if you are studying right now, even though you are not actively earning anything, you're still earning 26 euro per hour because of your future investment, if that makes sense. And you have to also factor in that when you're a senior developer, you can then go into a project kind of like global tech lead, for example, and tech leads start to earn 100 plus. So this number is further going to increase. All right, so although today you might not be earning anything, you have to factor in you're making investment. You're not spending your time, you're investing your time, which means that at some point in time, this 26 euro is going to become 40 euro, right? Because you have to understand that in 3 years' time, you'll be earning 80 on average. And if you look at how much 80 on average is, that's 52 divided by 5 divided by 8. So that's 40 euro, right? Per hour. And you can work on projects, and I mean, you can bank a lot of money, right? You can bank a lot of money. As a senior developer with 5 years of experience, you can easily bank 150. Easily, right? Assuming you're working like a crazy person. So if we do 150, let's do 150. Divide by 52. Divide by 5 and divide by 8 hours, right? Whoopsie. What is this? Oh, it doesn't like this. Yeah. So you went from 25 to 73 per hour, right? And you can do, and remember that as a senior developer, everybody wants a piece of you, and you can do weekend work, which means you can even further increase your income, right? So this is upskilling. Obviously working is another one, you can go in here. You can also do research in here, which is like, you can go on LinkedIn and find out what, if you're, let's say you're a developer and you want to find out what pays more, being a front-end developer, back-end developer, or a full-stack developer, right? Because while you're doing this research, then that will set a course for you, so you can then start learning stuff that is actually efficient, okay? Also, you need to remember that you need to look at the demand as well. For example, data scientist versus developer. Data scientists on average earn 2,000 more per level. So junior, mid-level, and senior. On average, 2,000 more. But if you look at the demand of a data scientist, it's 1/3 of a developer, right? So although the skill is more valuable, demand is 1/3. So you need to factor that in as well. Very, very important. Okay, low dollar value. So this will be like, what would be a low dollar value task? Something that you can outsource. Well, honestly, making YouTube videos. Making YouTube videos is gonna be a low value task in the beginning, right? Unless your channel blows up, you're not gonna go very far, right? Making YouTube videos, right? What else is low value task? Shopping, I think, would be another one. Because you have to do it, but you're not really... Nah, shopping is no dollar value. Low dollar value, what would be another low dollar value? You see, like, I'm so concentrated on high dollar value, it's very hard for me to figure out, you know, low dollar value tasks. Anyway, no dollar value task. So this would be your, like, shopping, cleaning, yeah. Well, low dollar value, you could put in here exercising. Now, some people will tell you, you know, like exercise, your health is your wealth, but I found that just on diet and on sleep alone, you can go very, very far, for sure. Exercising, I'm not really sold on this at the moment. Shopping, cleaning, that's kind of, that tends to be your chores, right? And then final one is negative dollar value, right? So this will be your, so going to a party, right? You're not only spending money, you're not learning anything, you're wasting your time, right? And furthermore, next morning you're gonna be hangover, so that again wipes out the value, right? What else is negative dollar value? Well, just think about it, right? Just think about stuff that costs money but brings absolutely no money. You want to avoid stuff like that. Oh yeah, high dollar value, investing, very important. Investing, right? Because in here we're putting money in so they can generate even more money for us. Which is very simple, index funds, and that's it. You're done in here. Which one in particular? S&P 500 or Nasdaq 100, and that's it. So that's it, that's how you prioritize stuff. You write down the pyramid, you write the things that generate high dollar value, and try to get rid of as much of this as possible. I personally do shopping one time per week, and now I moved it to doing it one time per 3 weeks, because I realized, hey, I can just do and minimize time spending in here. Cleaning, I do only one time per 3 weeks. Washing clothing, the same. I kind of wash clothing in bulks, so I wash one time per 6 months. You know what I mean? So it's like there's a very small amount of time I'm spending on it. All right, so that's it. Take care.